Hello!
Hi everyone!
Alright, so we are going to Okinawa today, and this is also our anniversary! Woo! How much time we are together? But yeah, let's see how it goes, and see you in Okinawa. And we are in Okinawa. Look at all this.
Look at all those chickens.
So Yana, how was the flight?
It was fast. I mean, it should be 3 hours, but we did it in 2 and 15 minutes because it was delayed, and then somehow we managed to get on time.
Yeah.
But as always, behind me was a child
It's a tradition.
who bent my seat all the flight. I don't know. I'm doomed.
It's a curse. Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, we actually never been to third terminal of Narita Airport, and they sent us a message that it will be very crowded, so we need to go. We need to come a lot earlier, and there were like no people. There were no queues. It's basically empty. So we came in maybe 2.5 hours earlier to the airport. We also relaxed at some massage chairs, and yeah, basically we're just waiting. But yeah, we're here now, and we're gonna go check into the hotel and go for a dinner. So see you guys there. Very small, but it's quite cozy. I don't know. There's a bed.
Really, nigga?
Not that bad. Yeah. So the view is basically on a building across. There is a bit of sky there, but you cannot really see this. Let's see the toilet. The bathroom. Okay. Yeah, it's fine. It's okay. So after a quick shower at the hotel, we decided to go to our dinner target for the evening, and to our surprise it was one of the oldest steakhouses in Okinawa, which is called Jack's Steakhouse.
Waiting time 80 minutes. Yay!
So apparently while you wait you can also buy a burger here, if you don't want to wait as well. There's the cheeseburger. There are full-on steaks. Yeah, it's the same. It's like if you don't want to wait, you can just buy spaghetti meatballs. Alright, so while we are waiting, which is probably going to be around an hour, maybe more, we decided to go to get some water, but we got some exclusive Okinawa alcohol.
Interesting.
So what, is it sour, is it sweet, is it bitter?
A little bit bitter and sweet, but just a little.
Mm.
You wanna try?
Yeah, it's very fruity. It's really sour, and it tastes like you're eating a lemon peel.
Oh.
Yeah,
So that fruit is basically like a lemon?
well, it looks like a lime,
Okay.
and inside it's like a lemon. So it's like green, and inside it's yellow. But I don't know. I've never seen one. So, but
Okay.
apparently there's everything here with this fruit. It's
Okay.
called shikwa. Hey, it's pretty good. You want to try it as well?
Yes, but don't come too close.
Don't. She said, "Don't come too close." Okay. Like an orange peel or a lemon peel or a lime peel, something like that. Like when you nibble on the peel.
I know that taste.
Like-
Martini.
Martini? Hmm.
It's like martini.
Really? Okay, so apparently it's like martini as well. Alright, so we'll try to not get drunk until we are actually in.
Not martini. Another one like starts with a B or
Beer?
not beer. There is like martini bianca and there is another one.
Valentine's?
No. Okay, I will Google it. You're not getting it.
You'll see the name here somewhere. We'll Google it and it will appear here. Okay, so we'll try not to get drunk until we are actually in the restaurant. The good thing that you guys don't need to wait. We need to wait. So yeah, like, subscribe and stuff like that. See you guys.
After waiting 80 minutes, we are eventually inside around 11 p.m. The place is really cool on my taste, and let's have our dinner.
Okay, so we out of the restaurant. It was the best steak that I've eaten in Japan. Not the best steak I've eaten in my life, but it was the best steak I've eaten in Japan, for sure. The meat was very tender, very juicy, and it looked like it was, because I ordered medium rare, it looked like medium, but because they bring it on this hot plate, I think it like kind of cooks itself while you're eating. That was nice. Tacos was nice as well. How was your hamburger steak?
As usual, Japanese steak. I mean, nothing special.
Nothing
I
special.
should have ordered the same tenderloin.
Yeah, because you didn't like how it looks.
Yeah, it looked like not fried but boiled. So
Yeah, it looks kind of you know, it looks not super appetizing. It looks like you know, the blood is like juicing out and stuff like that, but the taste is amazing. And we actually discovered a life hack, because we came here around 8:30 and we were waiting for around an
1 hour and 20 minutes exactly.
Yeah, 1 hour and 20 minutes. Yes, we were waiting. But if you actually come maybe like 9:45, because they stop accepting new customers at 10. So if you come at 9:45 or like 9:55, you can still sign your name, and the waiting time will be maybe 20 minutes, maybe 30 minutes. So it's much better. And apparently you can also call, because while we were standing near the restaurant just now, the guy came in on the bike, and he came in and they kind of let him in right away, and he said like, oh sorry, I'm a bit late, and they said like, no, you're just on time. So probably you can also just call in and kind of like register yourself. So yeah, but it's a nice place. The interior is very cool. It's like 80s, 70s something, you know, like 70s diner. Very.
You made some videos, right, of the interior?
Yeah, I'll put it here. So my favorite time spending when I'm staying at any hotel in Japan is watching Japanese TV, because you never know what you're gonna get, you know.
形という意味ではなくて、無認証表現というんですけども、人々が売っているというような感じで訳せばいい感じになります。で、ペルセーベス、これ亀の手なんですけども、数えられる名詞なので複数形で使っています。はい、まとめると、サベスドンデベンデンペルセーベスで亀の手がどこで売られているか知っていますか?
So, for example, this is some kind of a late night show that kind of teaches you Spanish language in Japanese. So what's not to like? You can learn two languages at the same time. This is awesome. Before that, they were actually learning English. Now they switched to Spanish and I don't know, maybe French next. So the next day we decided to just explore Naha without any particular plan. We went for a very hearty and English breakfast just beside our hotel in a place called Better Girl. So yeah, that's kind of nice. And after that we just walked the streets of Naha looking at beautiful architecture, all these like weathered but very sturdy buildings, and it was just great. And eventually we came out to the temple, the Nami no Ue temple. And after that, just beside the temple, there was a Nami no Ue beach where we decided to land for the time being. Alright, so this is famous Nami no Ue beach. And to be honest, it's quite underwhelming. And apparently it's the only beach in Naha. I mean, in the city. Of course, there are more beaches outside of the city and stuff like that, but this is like the central beach of the city. And I was imagining it would be something like, I don't know, something more impressive. But there are not a lot of people, to be honest, and the beach is pretty clean. So it looks interesting. If there were no bridge, it would be even better.
I would swim here.
Yeah, I mean, if you live in the city, I think it's a nice place to come. Alright, so we also decided to buy the sanpincha, which is the special Okinawa tea that can be found only here. We bought two different ones, just in case. This one is 170 yen, this one is 160 yen.
Nothing special. It's like typical green. Not green. Jasmine tea.
Jasmine tea. Yeah, it's jasmine tea. Maybe a little bit sweeter, I don't know. But yeah, it's not something super unique. Let me try mine as well. Yeah, it's the same.
So what is the difference? Why it's 10 yen?
This is Coca-Cola, because this is Coca-Cola.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's very refreshing. It's like, I like jasmine tea, so it's good. So after enjoying some tea at the beach, we decided to go to Fukushuen Gardens, which are maybe 20 to 25 minutes away by foot. So we bought the tickets, and to be honest, it was a very nice place because it's basically a garden / temple, and there's a lot of shade there, so a lot of small benches, a very nice waterfall,
You can actually climb that waterfall and also chill at this gazebo that is on the top. Plus you can also buy the fish food to feed the koi carps at the pond. So yeah, it was a very nice thing, and I imagine coming to this place every now and then if I would live in Naha. And actually from the Fukushian Gardens we wanted to go to the Naha castle, but it was so hot, so we decided just to go back. So we took a stroll on Kokusai-dori and then went into this very nice cafe to grab some coffee and some very interesting desserts. And after that we just came back to the hotel and decided to show you guys some of the awesome snacks that you can buy only in Okinawa. So the very first snack that we tried, and that was a recommendation by my friend, it's the sea grapes, and it's basically a snack to go with the beer, I would guess, because it's very salty. It's basically like eating a salt water, I would say. We also had some shikwasa chips, and those were fine, not something special. And of course the spam chips, which are also nothing super special. And to be honest, if you have been in different countries and you try different flavors of the unique potato chips that they have, you would understand that most of the chips are just the same. You know, the seasoning is the same. So I don't know, the spare Korean ribs and the spam potato chips, it's basically the same thing. So it's like a psychological thing, I would guess. We also tried karinto, which is a Okinawan snack, which tastes like sweet stale bread, but it's okay. And finally we also grabbed some beer that you can find in Okinawa. They usually drink Orion beer here, and there's a lot of different variations, including the IPA, so-called draft beer and stuff like that. So it's a normal beer, nothing too special. And after taking a short rest at the hotel, we went to Burger Revolution Naha, which is one of the top rated burger restaurants in whole Okinawa. And I have to say, just look at these burgers. Look at the juice, look at the meat. It's just amazing. It's one of the best burgers I've eaten in Japan. You can see my very satisfied face. The only drawback that I would say is that it's pretty far from the center, so you have to take a bit of a walk. And the restaurant itself, it's pretty small. There's maybe just 4 tables plus the side tables like at the wall where you can sit alone basically. But overall it was a very good dinner, and we enjoyed those burgers, so it's a big recommendation from us. And after dinner we decided to go to Kokusai-dori, and on our way there we realized that there's actually no street light in Naha. All the illumination are coming from lights from the different shops or the ambient light from the building, and it's actually quite cool because it creates that very cozy, almost like home-like feeling when you're walking the streets of Naha. So that's amazing. I think more cities should be doing that, especially like Tokyo or Osaka and stuff like that. And of course Kokusai-dori is just amazing at night. It's one of the most beautiful streets in the whole Japan, and we actually stumbled upon a very nice bar called Aloha Bar, which is basically just on Kokusai-dori. And it's an outside bar, so you can sit outside, enjoy all this amazing view, and it is owned by 2 very cool Taiwanese ladies. They speak amazing English, Japanese, Chinese, probably more languages. And they also brew their own drinks, and we tried their black pepper gin, which was super tasty. And I was a bit shy asking them if we can film, so I'll just put the information about this bar here, and we will definitely come back to that bar when we are in Naha again. So the next day we started by going for breakfast in Potama, which is short for pork tamago. It's special Okinawan sandwiches that you can basically buy only in Okinawa. The only difference from the kombini ones that you can buy here is that they make them fresh and they have a lot more different varieties. The drawback was that we have to, despite the fact that we came maybe around like 7:30 in the morning, there was already a lot of people, and we have to stay under the scorching Okinawan sun, even to the point that Yana started to feel a little bit sick, so sitting in the shade most of the time. But I would say, despite the heat stroke stuff, it's quite worth it. The sandwiches are very fresh, very tasty, and maybe if you see that shop and there's not a lot of people there, just go in and grab a bite. And after that we checked out of the hotel and grabbed a bus to Kise, which will be our primary place of stay for the next week.
Alright, so we are at Kise, which is a small town where our hotel is located. Looks pretty cozy. It took around 2.5 hours to get here from Naha, but we survived. Wasn't super comfortable because it was just a local bus where you have to you don't have any place to store the baggage, but it was okay. So we are going to the hotel now, and hopefully we'll be enjoying some beach time in a couple of hours. See you guys there. This is much better. Separate beds.
As I wanted.
Can't run away from me. Okay, that's cool. Look at this. Wow.
Look at that. You will sit on the toilet, I will see you.
And after that we decided to go to the nearest restaurant to actually try some Okinawan food, and it was of course Okinawan soba, the famous one, because yeah, before that it was basically only steaks and burgers, which is a bit weird because we are in Okinawa. So we ordered some soba, and I also got the chance to try their special shima togarashi, which is a special spicy sauce that is made out of awamori, which is a special Okinawan sake, and basically chili peppers. And it's basically as it sounds. You get this like alcohol punch, like sake punch, and then it's the heat from the chili peppers. So it's actually quite cool. It's like it has alcohol, like some kind of sake with chili pepper essence. It's very cool.
Alright, so we came to the beach, and the beach is alright, but there are a couple of red flags, to be honest. Is that the beach itself is not managed by the hotel. So this particular thing, it's kind of like a private territory, but it's not managed by the hotel, because inside the hotel there is a whole other company that manages everything. And for example, the umbrellas or the towels, everything is paid, and it's actually quite expensive. So like, I mean, maybe it's the thing in Japanese resorts
but like I would expect, like if I'm paying quite a lot of money for a hotel, I would expect to have at least like an umbrella like for free or something like that. But yeah, but it's already 5 p.m. So we decided not to take any umbrellas because you cannot take an umbrella for like 1 hour. You can just take an umbrella for like the whole day. So there's not much sense of spending like 3,000 yen for like just an hour or so. But the good thing is that there is no waves, so Yana can actually swim, and it's actually pretty cozy. And there's a lot of different facilities as well. Like there's a lot of different stuff that you can do. Like there's like paragliding, there's scuba diving, snorkeling. There are these, how do you call it? I call them bananas. But yeah, you can do all kinds of stuff. So I think we'll try everything in 5 days that we are here. And overall, it's just beautiful. Look at this. We can see Nago there. It's somewhere here. There's Nago. It's basically like a gulf. So it's pretty calm. And there's not a lot of people. So yeah, what's not to like? So Yana is already swimming. I think you can see her. She's like somewhere here. So I'll go join her. And yeah, apart from this thing that there are a lot of paid stuff, despite the fact that you already paid for the hotel, which is not exactly common in like European resorts. I don't know, anywhere where we have been before, but other than that, it's pretty cool. So while you're looking at that adorable crab who is digging his own little small crabby hole, there's a couple of more things that we wanted to say regarding the beach and the rules that the company that governs the beach imposes on the hotel guests. And the stupidest rule that is there is that you can start swimming. The swimming time is basically from 8:30, and it's pretty hot at 8:30. And if you want to, I don't know, wake up at 6 a.m. or 5 a.m. and just go for a swim, you cannot do this. But we cracked them pretty fast, and we just realized that you can just go to the nearest beach, which is like 50 meters away from the hotel. There is the local public beach that doesn't have any rules. You can do whatever you want there. You can come at 5 a.m. You can come at like 8 p.m. at night and have a swim. They also impose a very stupid rule that you cannot do snorkeling inside that area. But if you buy the equipment from them, if you rent the equipment, you can actually do the snorkeling. So there's a lot of very stupid stuff, and they also put a lot of signs that says like you cannot swim here, it's prohibited and stuff like that, but it never says why. And I would imagine that if they can, they would put a sign that there's like, I don't know, sharks or killer jellyfish there, but because probably it's against the law to lie, because there are no jellyfish, there may be occasional small fish, but they are not scary. But overall, most of those rules are very stupid, and as a guest of that hotel and as a lot of other people, we saw people are getting like warnings from those beach guards about different stuff, and we can see that those people, they have that confusion on their face, like, why are you prohibiting me doing something? I paid money, I came here to relax, like, what the hell is that? So in that regard, it's quite bad, but because there is basically a public beach 5 minutes away where you can do anything and nobody can tell you anything, that's okay.
going to the Okinawa Aquarium, the very famous one. It's located somewhere at the north part of the island. Actually, there is a bus that stops in front of our hotel and goes directly to the, it has another stop in Nago city and then it goes directly to the aquarium. So,
Oh, that's nice.
yeah.
Alright, so here's the challenge for you. We will show you now all the amazing fish that we saw in Churaumi Aquarium, and you have to pick the fish that you relate totally, that looks exactly like you or your friend, and you can also post the most relatable fish in the comment. So here we go. And on our way back, we also decided to go into A&W, which is basically fast food restaurant, a McDonald's of Okinawa. It is a American diner, so you cannot really find A&W in the mainland Japan, so we decided to give it a try. You can understand right away it's an American diner because they don't have mayonnaise.
You know what they put on French fries in Holland instead of ketchup? What? Mayonnaise. I seen them do it, man. They fucking drown them in that shit. Yeah.
And actually there was quite a lot of food that we tried in the next couple of days because we basically stayed at the hotel just enjoying the beach. So I'll just put everything that we ate here for you to look at.
Nice video.
Yeah. All right, so we are at American Village. Took us around 1 hour to get here from our hotel. And yeah, a lot of people were asking if we see a lot of American military guys, and to be honest, we didn't see one. So we've seen one just now, and it's mostly because there is a air base just near here. It's called Cadena Air Base, and of course there's like an American village, so there might be more of them. But yeah, despite the fact that I've read a lot of stuff like it's a heavy presence, you know, you can see them everywhere. You probably can. I mean, like near the bases, yes, but in Naha, in Nago, in all of those cities we've been throughout our visit here, we didn't see a lot. So that's the answer. Alright, so the only thing that we took out from this trip is that it's so fucking hot that it's impossible to do anything. And we just decided to go home because it's just unbearable. But we also decided that next time we come to Okinawa, if we ever come, we're going to settle in Chatan, because this village is actually quite a fun place, especially at night, it seems. And there's like 25 million different restaurants, cafes, bars, anything. And basically you can come here every night, every lunch, every morning.
To a completely different place.
Yeah, to a completely different place. So we actually had an option to stay in Chatan, but I don't know, probably we thought something like, you know, it's American village.
No, I thought that, I mean, the beach here is not that nice as more to the north of the island. And it was not a hotel, but an apartment here, without breakfast, without anything.
Oh, like Airbnb.
Yeah, like Airbnb, but now it seems that it's not a problem, because like here are a lot of restaurants. But,
Yeah, it makes sense.
But I mean, we wanted more like an islandy beach
Right.
holiday, so that's why I decided that we need to go to that Kise beach.
Yeah, because at our neighborhood at Kise, there's basically like 5 restaurants, including the one that it's like that inside our hotel, and all of those are cash only, except for the hotel one. In hotel you can pay by card, but all other, there's like Okinawan food, there's like steakhouse and stuff like that, so there's like everything that you need, but it's cash only. And to add insult to injury, the only ATM that we have near the hotel, it's in Family Mart, and it doesn't give out cash for some reason. I mean, like any other ATM, you put in any card, credit card, debit card, whatever, it will give out cash. But this one is like either it's kind of old, or there's something wrong with that ATM. It doesn't give cash to any of our cards. So the only way to withdraw cash is to go to Nago, which is like 30 minutes by bus. So it's not really convenient. And here most of the restaurants are quite, I think they accept cash, at least the ones that we've been in, like the coffee shop.
In other places they have the stickers that they accept credit cards.
Right. So probably the situation with the cards is much better here, and there's like a lot of stuff. There's like Italian restaurants, French, like whatever you need to eat, whatever you want to eat today, you can eat there. Okinawan food, steaks, pizza, anything. So yeah, living here is much better. So next time probably we're going to settle in Chatham.
If you have a car, it's better to stay here and go to a beautiful beach by car.
Yeah.
So we are back to Naha. We came today in the afternoon around 2 p.m. and we actually wanted to check in and then go to the castle and to the Rock Road or something like that. But then we realized that we are so tired that we decided to just stay in the hotel for some time to have some rest. And around 6 p.m. we went to outside to Kokusaidori, and we wanted to probably eat or drink something, but again we are not hungry and we don't want to drink anymore. So I guess it seems that the holiday went very well.
Look at my belly. It's a souvenir from from Okinawa.
Right. So we actually bought some souvenirs here, and we wanted to visit a pretty cool bar, but it's closed for some reason today, probably because of the holidays as well. So yeah, we are heading back to the hotel now.
And we are going to Osaka tomorrow.
Right, yeah. We'll be in Osaka tomorrow, and then the day after tomorrow there will be Summer Sonic in Osaka, which we will attend. So hey!
A few moments later.
Если хочется вот что-то выпить, я бы выпил, конечно. So since we are here, how do you like? So since we are here, how did you like the aquarium? Because we didn't film the reaction to the aquarium. How did you like the aquarium?
I mean, it's nice.
I mean, it's alright, like, overrated is.
But yeah, but there's a lot of cool small fishes.
Yeah.
The big aquarium is quite epic. I mean, like it's really big, and if you stay there long enough, it feels like those the fish is flying, you know, like and like you are inside that aquarium, so it's kind of cool. That's the reaction for Churaumi Aquarium in Motoba City in Okinawa that we forgot to film.
A few moments later.
So we decided to do like Japanese people do and just take some alcohol in the kombini and just stand on the bank drinking.
Enjoy the views.
Enjoy the views, yeah, because there's a lot of cool restaurants, and to be honest, I'll put the footage here. So we've been here in March, and this particular section was like dead, absolutely dead. Like there was no restaurants open here, just simple benches and nothing else. No people here, and now we're coming here in August, and it's absolutely amazing. They put these lanterns. There were no lanterns here. The weather is much better. It's not because I think because of the riverbank, like because of the canal, it's a bit less hot, a bit less humid. So it's amazing. I think Osaka is my favorite city in Japan. I would live here.
So the next day we went to Summer Sonic, and actually we were quite amazed that there was almost no queues except for the queues for women's bathroom, and I was really surprised that if you are a lady you have to wait like 30, sometimes even more minutes to get to the bathroom, but the men's bathroom was always empty. So a bit unfair, but what you can do. Of course, we managed to see some of the coolest bands, for example, Atarashi Gakko, Yurofuwa Gang, and Christina Aguilera was there, and of course Bring Me the Horizon that did an amazing show. And to be honest, I'm not a big fan of putting out the videos from the actual performances, because you can definitely find videos from that same Summer Sonic that are much closer to the stage, or just plainly just go to Spotify, Apple Music, just listen to those bands, watch music videos. It will be much better quality. So yeah, it was an amazing show, and we were quite exhausted after like 8 to 10 hours there in the heat, but it was definitely worth it. Would be great to go to other music festivals in Japan. And we also discovered that one of our old friends from the days when we lived in China was also in Osaka at that day. So from Summer Sonic we went straight back to Dotonbori, and we also had some beers, had some great time with Philip. So thank you, Philip, as well. And yeah, that's the end of our Okinawa journey. And if you watched until the very end, so thank you again. Please give us a like, subscribe to our channel, because we have a lot more cool videos coming right up. Thank you again, and see you soon.